Mr. Bakshi, thank you so much for joining us today. A big talker here, the burden of birth control has historically fallen on women. Now, do you think a pill like this one that your company is working on could help shift that responsibility to both partners now?
Absolutely. I think that a male contraceptive pill can be used in a number of ways. Firstly, if a man and a woman are in a committed relationship, I could envision a world in which a woman would say like, hey, either we're waiting to have a kid or maybe we're delaying having a kid. And we can envision a female partner asking her male partner, hey, can you take on the responsibility? And I also think that if a couple is done having all of the children that they want, maybe also a female partner can say like, hey, instead of getting a vasectomy, why don't you use a pill? I think one important question that often comes up is, how do we instill trust within a couple to ensure that a female partner actually trusts that her male partner is compliant, or it doesn't put on an undue risk onto her?
It's like another added layer of security. Just recently, though, we also saw that the pill has cleared its first human safety trial, correct? So could you explain what this means in terms of safety versus effectiveness? Because I'm reading that there aren't really a lot of side effects compared to other birth control methods that women are taking right now.
Yeah, so the first thing is that this is the first non-hormonal contraceptive pill that has ever gone into the clinic. We started this company originally developing non-hormonal contraceptives for women, and we believe women want non-hormonal methods. It just turns out that we were able to develop a non-hormonal method for men first. And so that's why we ran this small trial in men to ensure that the safety was there. And to your point, we actually showed no particularly interesting side effects. In fact, I think the number one side effect that we had is that men got the flu. In general, that is just environmental. Maybe the lesson there was don't run a clinical trial during the winter. But otherwise, yeah, largely the drug has been shown to be safe, and I think that's the basis.
Okay, so what is next for you? How many hurdles remain for this to be available maybe soon to consumers?
Currently, we're starting a 3-month clinical trial that is ongoing right now in New Zealand. From here, we'll do a 6-month and then a 1-year clinical trial to ultimately show the changes in sperm parameters in men, and where we will be looking at showing the efficacy of the product by looking at pregnancies or the lack of unplanned pregnancies.
How reversible is this, and how long after stopping this pill does fertility return? Have you been able to kind of navigate that yet?
I don't want to chat about what we're showing in clinical trials yet, but what I will say is that in mice, rats, dogs, and monkeys, not only have we shown that we are having the intended effect, but we also show signs of recovery in each of those species. And so I have no reason to not believe that there would be recovery in men as well. The time course to recovery in men is it's currently unknown, but I would say one point that is very important to realize is that we stop sperm production, and sperm production is a 74-day cycle. So we would envision about a 74-day period to show that recovery.
Well, it's going to be exciting to see how these trials unfold. Akash Bakshi, thank you so much for your time here and for your expertise on this. We're looking forward to see what comes next.
Thank you so much.